back for the proper part of the run. I mean, obviously, matches 1 to 28, oh sorry, 21 to 28 are still random AI, or partially random AI as it works in doubles. But we'll see much stronger sets from now on. So it's worth paying attention. The roulette is much slower still, so I'm not expecting any close games. We'll see how we get on. I think that's a breeder. Obviously it's a tier 1. In terms of this internal round, it's a tier 3 set, but it's the lower possible opponent. We know what the set is. There are no items. Can't see a way to lose this unless I get a really bad square on the roulette. I'd rather lower my own HP than risk one of those items, since I know that they can have Lagging Tail. Now Golbat has inner focus. We can't fake out that. I think the Camerupt is very likely to go for the Earth Power Oko and the Heatran. So I do quite like faking out the Camerupt. I guess alternatively I can just explode, since I'm faster than Golbat actually, aren't I? And Latios is faster than Jumpluff. I'm going to use Speed Up in limited ways, just to speed up between turns. I think playing the whole run on Speed Up is not something I want to actually get into the habit of doing. In fact, maybe I shouldn't use Speed Up at all in the arcade. That's a Psychic. Another tier 3 trainer. I don't see any trap here. I guess Confuse Ray is annoying, but I can just explode in the first two. Because Magmar is slower than Lunatone, it would be a single target explosion to Lunatone and Lunatone would faint. And then Latios would be faster than Persian. So this looks like an exceptionally simple game. I'm not seeing a reason to play it on regular speed really, because we can just explode. Lunatone faints the single target. And Psychic should Oko Persian. If it doesn't, I'll Icy Wind it. It's another Psychic. This one's a set 1 though. Which means it's probably an Ace Trainer actually. Yeah, it's not a Psychic, it's an Ace Trainer. Ghost leads are one of the things that can cause problems. Can't fake out a ghost and can't explode in a ghost. It's why the scrappy Kangaskhan set is tempting. That said, this should be an easy win still. We didn't have anti-nut. I've got faith in my own button pushing. This opening is slightly awkward. Because I can't flamethrower Oko the Skarmory. Well, no, I can. It doesn't have Ockerberry in Arcade. I can flamethrower the Skarmory. I'm already fast and Drifblim, but I guess I Icy Wind. Or maybe I just protect so I don't get hit by Air Cutter. Skarmory hasn't got Ockerberry, it faints. Yeah, Heatran is gendered, which is actually quite annoying. I would much rather it was genderless. I could have run Eruption. The problem is Eruption is tied to Quiet Nature. And it's quite important that we are not too slow. I could have run 111 speed on Heatran. But 138 is what I went for, I think, in the end. And it has a lot of advantages. Fasten a lot of things. We fasten a huge number of things after Icy Wind. Speed drops the opponents. Heatran's vulnerable to the Earth power. This is a rare situation where I'd rather have Energy Ball than Leech Seed. We do get Leech Seed off on Whiscash. I don't see how we can lose though. Yeah, we might lose to a 10% Leech miss at some point, or a 5% Icy Wind miss. I could just explode actually on there. I could just explode because Latios easily beats Drifblim. Oh no, not forfeit. I am very surprised that Whiscash survived that. I'm guessing that was an absolute minimum roll. Because Latios isn't guaranteed to Oko Drifblim, I probably just need to Psychic. Since Icy Wind miss would be dreadful. And after Icy Wind on Drifblim, it'll definitely be in Latios range. And if it went for Ominous Wind and got the boost, at least I reset its speed. That's a crit. We might need Thunderbolt actually. Whiscash 1 at 12 IV, what is that? Like 84 defense? 85. I'm very surprised that it survived the explosion. I wouldn't have guessed that was possible. This one looks very easy to win. We can raise a level, that's fine. We can't fake out the Kadabra, but that's okay. I think Flamethrower will Oko Kadabra. Heatran is actually fast in this Raticate as well. This Raticate will be around 127. So too slow to act before Earth Power. And Earth Power will Oko the Arbok. Looks really easy as well. Just want to get into the habit of putting the setters into the overlay so I don't miss tactics and moves. We'll see if it's Intimidate. It doesn't actually matter if it is Intimidate. The only way it would matter is it would mean that Clefable would survive the explosion next turn. So I don't want to get Thunderwave by Luxio. There is no Shucker Berry because it's Arcade. So Flamethrower is going to Oko Luxio off that chip. Clefable could be Magic Guard, but I think I'm still meant to use Leech Seed, since Icy Wind does such low damage anyway. It's much more important to take out the Pokemon that can paralyze. We'll see if it's Magic Guard or not. It's not Magic Guard. It's pretty good damage actually from Clefable. I'm surprised it does that much. I guess it is Adamant. Set one. My Ludicolo's fake out isn't that fast, but it is fast enough to outspeed the Hariyama at least. Got a potential damp Pokemon here as well in Poliwrath. Damp was a big reason why I liked running Energy Ball. However, what I realised when thinking about it more was that against damp water types I can just protect Heatran and then switch out. And it's not too bad really. I would much rather give Poliwrath a turn than Hariyama. The fact it could be Guts, I mean, the fact it could be Vic-Vac as well as Guts is annoying enough that I'm not going to go for the Hariyama. I'll bring Latios in next turn. To take out the Hariyama. The other letdown of not running Energy Ball, though, is that this Ludicolo does lose a few 1v1s at the end. Icy Wind isn't actually bad single target damage against grass types, but it's not reliable. It's never going to surf when it can't KO with surf. But this has to be double team, yeah. Psychic and Icy Wind together won't take out the Ludicolo. But I do want to attack it before it uses Swords Stance. Match is over if they don't knock out. Yeah, the match is over. Now it's guaranteed to be set 2. It's quite a good set 2 lead team, to be honest, particularly with a potential damp Politoed. Yeah, that's quite an annoying team. I don't think I need any special preparation though. I have to fake out the Politoed for sure, but I don't think there's anything else to say for the roulette. I don't really want to level them up. Go for the 2-shot Earth Power. I don't think because it's doubles that Focus Punch is any more likely, but I do need to respect the possibility. And I do want to bring it into Psychic range too if possible, although I'm not sure Earth Power and Psychic will be enough. It doesn't look like it would be, no. Honestly, that's the better target. So this turn, I'm leaving Heatran open to being Hypnosis, which I'm not that pleased about, really. I think I'd like to wait for Politoed to dive and then switch. The issue with that is I'm potentially getting hit by Thunder Wave into Latios. The advantage of just Earth Powering now is that I can create a 3v2. And if I don't get fully paralysed and Leech Seed does hit, I probably do just win. Even if Hypnosis also hits. There's a small chance that Ampharos might even survive this. No, okay. Ampharos 2 is only a problem because it's max split F. Brick Break is the best thing Polyho could have done on that turn. I think I just Flamethrower the Mismagius because once I do that it will be in psychic range of Latios and then I would win. And Heatran is faster than Mismagius too. That damage isn't great. It's very difficult to know what to do with Heatran's EVs though. I'll stay in to get the KO and the leech off. Latios would never lose to Politoed. I guess I can test for damp. It is damp. Okay, it's smart doubles AI from now on, after match 28. I'm a little bit worried about the combined damage output of Heatran and Latios being a bit too low for a lot of these 2-hit KOs. Of course, most of the time when it does come up, I can explode. It was just a somewhat unusual combination in that last match, and I did still win quite easily, I suppose. Catcher. Was it a Ruin Maniac? It might be a Ruin Maniac. Could it be a Pokemon Ranger? I'm not sure. Let me put in set 2's. Actually, let me put in set 1 because it's so much more threatening. There's a slight weakness to Bug. An undeniable weakness to Bug that Heatran doesn't completely fix. The fact that Latios does run Protect does help a lot though. I don't need a special thing from this board, I just need to not get paralysed, I think. What's his name? Orlando. It is a Bug Catcher, and it is set 2. I think I just take out Heracross, which would be Fake Out and Flamethrower together. Meganium is a bystander this whole match. What's really scary is that Pinsir is faster than Heatran. But this Pinsir set sucks. Close combat with Oko Heatran from Heracross. There's a small chance Heracross might survive this actually. I'm a long way off max investment. So unlike Heracross, I definitely don't need any assistance on the flamethrower roll. The single target Icy Wind should move Meganium 2 into flamethrower range. Yes, I do lack a lot of power. Slightly concerning. That's definitely a school kid. Which being set to. Doesn't look too bad on paper. Obviously I'm blocked from the explosion lines into this team. The key insight is that Probopass does not do very much damage at all. It's very slow. I'm not too worried about the 10% status. If Rhyperior 2 is solid rock, it will survive the fake out earth power. If not, it'll probably faint. And even if it is solid rock, I can probably follow that up with an Icy Wind anyway. The concern is Magnezone 2 exploding. And Magnezone 2 in general being a bit of a problem for Latios. I'm going to need to Leech Seed Magnezone 2. Or Heatran can stick around and Earth Power, of course. I need one of the leads to survive and help out Latios with Magnezone 2, basically. In fact, I might switch out Heatran on turn 2. Since Ice Punch and Aqua Tail are never being... Sorry, both Ice Punches are never being aimed at Heatran. Latios can come in on that. I don't need any special help from the roulette for this match, though. That might make a difference for Rhyperior 2's potential to survive Earth Power if it is solid rock. So it's Ninja Boy Vance, which is also set to. I need to fake out, I think. I don't want Aqua Tail to hit Heatran this game. I will know now if it's solid rock or not. It is solid rock. If that paralyzes, that's pretty bad actually. Okay. Obviously I could pick up the KO with Icy Wind, but I can't risk Icy Wind missing. It's too important that I take out Rhyperior this turn. I can Leech Seed the Probopass though. Because actually Probopass is kind of difficult to take out if Heatran never has time to target it. And Heatran is going to Earth Power the Magnezone next turn. We've got a lot of Leech Seed misses already. We do need to take out Magnezone though. It didn't target or paralyze Heatran, which means the game's over. I'm not sure. I'm feeling like this is... it could be a Dragon Tamer, actually. I was going to say it's a... I was going to say that it's an Ace Train, but I think it's Dragon Tamer, which would be set 1. It might even be a... I don't think it can be a... I don't think it can be a Bird Keeper. A bit weird. This would probably be... You see, I want to say this would be an Explosion, but I'm a bit worried about Charizard. Then I guess what I can do is fake out Charizard to prevent Smokescreen on Heatran and then explode. And then Latios can Thunderbolt Gyarados. So no help needed from the Roulettes. I don't want to level up the Gyarados because then it might survive. I can reduce my own HP, that won't matter. This is Harold, Herman, Erich or Emmett. It's Harold. So I need to flinch the Charizard, prevent the... prevent it from using Smokescreen. Ludicolo does faint to this. The timid Latios finds this KO. Gyarados is max Spadef. It's not enough. I'm thinking School Kids. I'll prepare as if it is guaranteed. Quite an uncomfortable game, to be honest. I might have to switch out Heatran. No, I can protect. I can protect and Icy Wind, I suppose. I would actually protect and Leech Seed the Claydol. Raising their level isn't too bad, but reducing their HP is better. What's his name? Jonas. It's a school kid. Set 2. Close Combat and Earth Power would both take out Heatran. I could just explode though, because Claydol is at reduced HP. And Slowking is never beating Latios, is it? I can just explode actually. It's simpler. Because I did hit the HP down square, I can explode. So, Thunderbolt won't KO, but it will do enough for a comfortable 2-shot. I don't need Lucci to hit. And there's no Quick Claw in the arcade. Looks like an Ace Trainer to me, which means set 1. Ambipom in last is fine. It is slower than Latios with the reduced IVs. Because I suspect Togekiss would faint to the explosion, he would become single target on Swampert. That would create a 2v1, so I think he does Explosion Protect in this game. Don't need any assistance. To level up, it'll be even easier. I don't think Latios would Oko Ambipom with Psychic. It might be able to. It might be a roll. Probably a 50-50 roll, to be honest. So Togekiss is definitely fainting to this. Single target damage is definitely enough for the Swampert. I am interested in if Ambipom survives this. If I had to guess, I'd actually guess no. We're still slower after Icy Wind, so I guess I'm just going to Leech Seed it. Do pick up the KO. It's good damage. Is that guaranteed to be an idol? Because if it is, it's set 2. The Intimidate from Staraptor is annoying. I probably do pick up the KO with Fake Out, Flamethrower and Staraptor at least. Tangrowth isn't going to do anything in that turn. And then Victory Bell will be OHKO'd by Psychic. And of course Tangrowth will be OHKO'd by Ice Beam, so... don't need anything, just a blank board. Let me see if I can get a skip. Unlucky. It's very unlikely that matters for the final match. Kylie. Big Staraptor has to faint here. That's fine. Etran is fast and Victory Bell too, obviously. I think I just take out Victory Bell. That won't do more than half. Yeah. I just don't want it to double team. Too much. Below 70% it's much less likely to use it at least. no bad luck. To be a bit careful of the board in this final one. Snorlax 3, Salamence 3, Crobat 3, I think. The Intimidate is very annoying. I don't want Ludicolo to be in range of Snorlax's Gunk Shot, so I don't want to reduce my own HP. If I could burn Snorlax, that would be great. So then I could just focus on Salamence on turn 1. Going for the sleep, but that's okay. So it's Collector Arnold or Collector Marquez. It's Arnold. The Intimidate is very annoying here. I don't think Salamence will see the KO with Hydro Pump onto Heatran. Snorlax is very likely to Gunk Shot here. The thing is, Salamence isn't really a problem because I can just Ice Beam it. And Crobat isn't a problem either. Actually, the real insight here is that I just need to kill Snorlax. Which is difficult to do. Do I switch on turn 1? I don't want Snorlax to Outrage Latios though, as Snorlax's Outrage is its strongest move against Heatran, so Outrage is possible this turn. Outrage would OHKO the Latios. Ooh, Salamence 3 isn't Wise Glasses though in Arcade, so it won't actually see a kill on Heatran. It might attack Heatran, but it won't see a kill. Not guaranteed. I would really like to use Leech Seed on Snorlax if possible this turn. Perhaps what I should be doing though is just exploding. Snorlax survives, so does Salamence. But I could explode and Icy Wind. That would be really bad if I crit Ludicolo. I really want to Leech Seed the Snorlax. It would be so useful if it hit. Potentially game winning. Flamethrower does almost as much damage as Earth Power as well, even with Thick Fat. And I think it's worth it for the burn chance. I don't like protecting Heatran because Gunk Shot is the most likely thing that Snorlax can do, even if it does save it from Salamence. I guess the worst thing that could happen on turn 1 though is that Gunk Shot hits Ludicolo and Hydro Pump hits the Heatran. That's annoying because they're going to act randomly after that, so maybe I do need to prevent that. Which actually means, because I want Heatran to faint first, it sounds strange, but I actually need to fake out the Snorlax. I'm going to Flamethrower Snorlax and fake it out. does Hydro. You know what? I actually kind of wish that Hydro Pump hit. Burn would fix a lot of problems. That's not a thick fat Snorlax at least. It's got immunity. It'll be in explosion range though, so I think it'll just explode. Because Latios is faster than Crobat. So I just explode here. Please don't crit Hydro Pump. It's fine. There's a pretty good roll for no Wise Glasses equipped. So I do think Latios goes for Salamence, just because Salamence can OHKO Latios. Icy Wind damage is irrelevant on Crobat, but I guess maybe it crits. And after 2 Icy Winds, Ludicolo is faster. This would be a nasty match to play at 31 IV though. That's a nice crit. It doesn't matter though. Psychic would OHKO this Crobat at full life anyway. That was an uncomfortable game, to be honest. I'm pleased with my decision making in it, but not pleased with how the team was kind of limited in what it could do. Probably a Jogger, which means set free. Honestly, should be a completely fine game. Static would be annoying on Fake Out, but I could just Fake Out the Feraligatr actually. Even if Electrode can survive Earth Power, it's not going to survive Explosion. Oh, what I'm actually meant to do is explode here, isn't it? Scramble isn't beating Ludicolo after Latios hits it. Top row is good. Does that change the match? Being level 53. I'm not sure this matters at all, really. I can OHKO with Earth Power, but Electro can use Magnet Rise on turn 1. Just explode. I mean, the only thing that could go wrong with that is Thunder hits Heatran and paralyzes it, and then I get a fully paralyzed and I don't explode. To be honest, I mean, and then I suppose Focus Blast hits Heatran. That would be pretty bad. But I think at level 53 I can just Thunderbolt the Feraligatr next turn anyway. I think Explosion just wins too often. Not go for it. Yeah, these both faint. I won't OK the Gramble, but I'll do a lot. Kind of like Protect, actually. Because Payback might OHKO me. Even when I boost my level to 53, Payback might be an OHKO on this Latios. If I can hit Leech Seed, I win. That's fine. 2 turns of Leech Seed and Psychic should take out Gramble. It would really surprise me if it survives that. It's an Idle again, which is set to 2. Yeah. Blissey is the kind of Pokemon that could be in the back. Obviously in the front I can just explode in it, but in the back I would very much like to have Leech Seed for it. It's a bit of a weird game. Blissey never beats Heatran. So it can't do anything to it. But it does sit there for a very long time and it's very annoying. I think I just Leech Seed at turn 1 though, and Flamethrower the Tangrowth. Earthring 2 of life without Life Orb isn't that threatening, really. I quite like to skip, to be honest. Okay, that's fine. Lagging Tail for them, please. Okay, it's got its Life Orb back. Ironically, this really doesn't matter at all. I suppose with Life Orb, Earthring probably does see the KO on Latios with Ice Punch. If anything, that helps me though, it makes it more predictable. I don't like using Fake Out, it's much more valuable to hit Leech Seed, because that just wins the game if it hits. Leech Seeded Blissey is never beating Heatran. It could explode. I think it's correct. Although the problem with Explosion is that then Blissey can win, I guess. With extremely good luck, it's possible Blissey wins. I think Earthring 2 probably doesn't see the KO with Hammer on. Probably doesn't. I quite like using Flamethrower on it, but I don't want to give it Guts. Probably better to Earth Power it, even though it does a lot less. And then I guess we can Leech Seed the Earthring. What I should have done actually is switch. I should have switched here. It is true that Earth Power, Life Orb and Psychic always take out Earthring, but I should have just switched. Without Leech Seed on the team, I probably have to explode turn 1. That's how threatening this Blissey is. Oh, this is going to be boring. I guess Latios is slightly more damage. The burn helps too. Go for the special defense drops. This is not going to be fast. Tell you what I can do, I can switch out Heatran so I can heal it. It actually matters. It matters winning it. It matters be able to win at full HP. It's a good thing that Softboard only has 10 PP. It might be able to use Double Team on this turn, looking at that HP total. If it is, yeah. It was over 70%. The special defense drop helps a lot, potentially winning a bit faster. If I hit both attacks, it will faint. Wow, that was an experience. Ruin Maniacs are set free. This Bastiodon is a bit deadly. Probably going to have to immediately take it out, if possible. The Probass can't use Earthquake. It can use Explosion though. I think Ludicolo survives Probass's Explosion. I really want to fake out the Bastiodon on turn 1 and not the Probass. The best thing I could do here is burn them. For sure the best thing I can do is burn them. It's the second best thing because now Fissure doesn't work. With Fissure offline, Bastiodon 3 goes from very threatening to a complete joke. We can just Earth Power Probass now. Bastiodon 3 would survive Earth Power, but Probass 3 won't. Rhydon might be able to survive Earth Power too, but it won't survive Earth Power and Icy Wind, obviously. Okay, that's it. Just need to wait for Earth Power to hit. There we go. I'm not sure what this is. It's obviously not a Ruin Maniac. I don't think it's a Fisherman. Pokemon are one for Fisherman. Don't know what this is actually. Oh, no, it's not. What are you? Oh, it's a bug catcher, of course. It's bug catcher, bag catcher, step 2, bug catcher. Want to prevent hypnosis, but apart from that, should be really easy to win this. Don't need any help from the board. Latios is really OP here. Nice. Completely skip. This is a fisherman. Fishermen are set free, I think. I'm trying to think of it in terms of the factory tiers. It does make it set free, yes. What's awkward about this is I think Blastoise survives, and therefore so does Swampert. They both survive explosion. Just. I guess I have to fake out Swampert then. Because without Life Orb, Blastoise isn't going to see the kill with Earthquake into Heatran. So I have to fake out Swampert this game. But raising my level or dropping their HP would help a lot. It means I can just explode. So Swampert is 100% going to Earth Power Heatran. Blastoise is incredibly likely to use Aqua Tail into Heatran. Very likely. Not guaranteed, just very likely. Avalanche is also possible. Actually, Avalanche is more possible than I think it is because it's doubles. It has 2 chances for Avalanche to roll the +2. So Avalanche somewhat likely by Blastoise. Avalanche crit won't kill Ludicolo though. What I would like to do is just hit Blastoise with a single move so that Explosion kills next turn, and then it also would be a single type Explosion into Swampert. I think I can just Flamethrower because it has the upside of burning and the damage doesn't really matter. Also, I don't want Earth Power to potentially give it Torrent with a crit. Interesting. Well, we survive. Because that's not a Life Orb Earthquake. So they're both going to target Heatran this turn. I don't gain anything by using Protect on Heatran though, because I'm just going to explode the following turn anyway. They'll both faint to this explosion. And Latios is fast and Floatzel. feel like it's set 2, just because I know it's not set 3. Yeah, it must be set 2. Dewgong 2 is funny. It hasn't got Whack-A-Berry, so I do two-shot Dewgong 2 in the back with Thunderbolt, which doesn't make it as scary as it normally would be. And Rhydon isn't sashed. I think what I should do here is just Leech Seed Electrode in turn 1 and Earth Power the Rhydon. I can explode in turn 2 then. Even better, perhaps, is to Icy Wind the Electrode, actually. Yeah, it would be Icy Wind, so that I don't get caught unaware by a flash on turn 2 if I do want to explode. There's nothing I need from this match. It should be very easy to win. That's surprisingly annoying. That could have hit Heatran. Thing is, that if Rhydon does Earthquake, it takes out Electrode, as well as Heatran. Which is a trade I don't mind. A little bit worried here because I do need Ludicolo or Heatran to do something. I guess I'll Earth Power the Electrode. And Icy Wind is better than Leech Seed because it's more accurate. I was a bit worried about that roll, actually. I can't switch out Ludicolo because Dewgong might Ice Beam the slot. So this is going to be set 4. Okay. A little bit concerned at Effect Spore, obviously, on the first turn. Which means maybe I should just Flamethrower the Breloom instead. Jinx is fast on Heatran, isn't it, though? Well, that's okay, I can take advantage of that. I can get a free turn on turn 2. Problem is, Jinx is fast on Heatran, but without choice specs, it's not necessarily going to see the kill with Focus Blast. I do need to take out the Jinx before Latios comes out. Or bring it to Thunderbolt range with sort of 40%-ish. 8 Outer Side, thanks. Okay. Paralysis would be the best thing I could hit. Can't risk any of those. I'm not sure if Hariyama will see a kill on Heatran with Cross Chop. Oh, thanks. You just need to fake out the Hariyama. There's no way I leave Breloom up. It's way too dangerous with Spore. Let me link. You see, the thing is, Jinx doesn't OHKO. So don't I just take the Focus Blast hit and then Flamethrower it back and win? What I can do is I can Flamethrower Jinx. If Jinx crits, then I'm also going to... Actually, what am I talking about? Why would I Flamethrower? I just explode. I'm exploding, for sure, since that wins the match. If Jinx crits Heatran, I think I need to Leech Seed Jinx, because then Latios would OHKO Hariyama. It would then be a 1v1 Jinx versus Ludicolo. And also I can double protect next turn. I think I need to do that then. This has to crit. I am naive, but it doesn't matter. It has to crit. Okay. GG. So it's set 3 and set 4 trainers next round. Still sort of the easier part of the arcade. I'm a little bit intimidated by the jump up to 31 IV though. I think this team might have problems with that. I have stat problems. I might have to re-EV this Heatran to either to be bulkier or to do more damage, because I think it's sort of in no man's land slightly in its EVs. Rich boy. Set 3 guaranteed. Where are you? I don't see you in my notes. Okay, I'm just going to assume it's set 4. Oh, it's a PI, isn't it? Oh, it's a PI. You're right, it's PI. Which is set 3. There's often not a lot of choice in the first roulette anyway. best thing I could do is level up. Paralysing the Rapidash would also be really nice. Sunny day, not great really. I'm scared of this fight. I like fake out Earth Power into Rapidash. A little bit aware of how good Bastiodon 3 could be if I lose my leads though. I think Rapidash must be the most threatening Pokemon though, by far. I really hope Fake Out and Earth Power is guaranteed to take it out. At 18 IV it should be enough. Please, Ironhead. In fact, Double Team wouldn't be too bad. Not sure what to do about Dewgong. Do I just Leech Seed Earth Power the Bastiodon? So that it faints next turn, assuming both of those attacks hit. Just leave Dewgong there since Latios does two-shot Dewgong with Thunderbolt. I don't know. Missing one attack would be fine, I think. Missing both attacks would be really bad. If they both hit their Oko moves, I would really want to be attacking Bastiodon this turn though. What's bad, I actually realised I need to change this. Ludicolo needs to be in slot 1, not Heatran. Because it affects the switch in for Leech Seed. If they both faint, I think. We might be about to find it out. If it wasn't Bastiodon 3, I could waste a turn with Protect, but if I Protect this turn, it's just going to double team again. The reason I might want to attack Dewgong is because of Rest, but the thing is that Thick Fat Dewgong, I can't even do 30% to it this turn. I hate this Dewgong set so much. At least it hasn't got a hacks item. I mean, obviously it's got no items in the arcade. It's got to be Leech Seed, I think. If I could hit both attacks, that would be fantastic. Okay, good. I'm only in trouble if double Oko happens now. Yikes. That's bad. It takes away the ability to explode on Dewgong. Please don't hit Fissure. Okay. It's not too bad actually. So I can double Protect this turn at least. And Bastiodon will faint. think I just Thunderbolt Leech Seed. There's nothing else I can do. The good news is that even if Sheer Cold hits Latios this turn, Dewgong is forced to rest. Actually, that's not good news. Can I have Energy Ball back, please? It's guaranteed to use an Oko move, and it's completely random which one it targets. Latios needs to not get targeted here. There is a very small chance that Ludicolo could win. Oh, Jesus. That's so scary. Oh my god. So because it's doubles in Gen 4, the Leech Seed is not active anymore. But it's okay. I think Thunderbolt should be guaranteed. If this was a 31 IV trainer, Dewgong could maybe survive double T-Bolt. Oh my god. I don't like PIs. Hey, Beast One. I don't like PIs at all. That was scary. At the same time, I don't know what I'm meant to do. It's like, let's say I was running Energy Ball. Energy Ball doesn't 2-hit KO it. Not without a huge amount of investment on Ludicolo, so... That's a Fisherman, which is set free. Empoleon free is not as scary as it usually is because it doesn't have its quick claw. I think this is quite an easy match actually. I hate Lapras. Lapras 2 is worse than Dewgong 3. Definitely. They're all special attackers, so this doesn't help that much. Let's see, I can fake out the Whiscash and prevent Earth Power hitting. Maybe I don't even bother using Fake Out actually. Maybe I'm just meant to Leech Seed and Protect. I'm just wasting time, I think. Going to leech the... I could leech either one. I'm gonna leech the Whiscash, I think, since it heals so much more. So the worst thing that could happen this turn is Empoleon Free can Signal Beam Ludicolo. There it is. As long as it doesn't confuse, it should be okay. So I think I bring out... I think I bring out Latios every time here. I kind of need to explode in that Ludicolo in the back. And then I like leeching the Empoleon as well. The fact that we didn't miss Leech is very nice here. The fact that Empoleon hit both signal beams is annoying though. So I see no reason to attack this turn. Let's take the turn off and heal. They both used... Blizzard. I only need to make one of them faint though to win the game. Fire Explosion. I guess I'll take out the one with more special attack, which is Empoleon. And maybe Icy Wind can crit, and then it would feint to burn. I don't want it to Fissure. Because one hidden mechanic of the arcade that we only found out about very recently is that how much you win by in the arcade matters, a bit like in the castle, because it sort of upgrades how the roulette works within a set of 7 games. So you get rewarded for winning by sort of more. So I think this is almost certainly Blizzard. And I think Latios is going to feint to it. Ludicolo 3 is modest. Yeah, that wouldn't have been a roll. That's pretty scary, I'll be honest. That's pretty scary. In another situation, that freeze would have been dreadful. Okay, this team is on shaky ground. This streak is not going well. It's a Cowgirl, which is set 4. Charizard and Nidoking 4, which is the Pokemon that killed my big factory run. This Sceptile doesn't run Ockerberry because it's the arcade, so I do take it out with Flamethrower, which means I'm probably going to fake out the Charizard. Yeah, I don't think there'll be any problem in this game. I guess Focus Blast could crit Heatran. That would be bad. I don't like using Explosion and Protect though, because they could both target Heatran. I do need to fake out one of them. No God is bugged in Diamond Pearl. Machamp can hit through Protect. What? Really? But only when it uses a move with less than 100% accuracy. The lower the accuracy, the higher the chance of breaking through. Oh my god. That's disgusting. So I'm guessing there's a Dynamic Punch Machamp. Does that mean Dynamic Punch has a 50% chance to hit through Protect? Should be fine. A Focus Blast crit into Heatran would be really bad. This is actually really good though, because Charizard is guaranteed to attack Heatran, and Nidoking is guaranteed to Earthquake. Which gives me an entire turn to use Icy Wind, which would make Heatran faster than Charizard, and then I win. Oh, you're talking about your own. You're talking about your own. Yes, of course, you've got Machamp too. That's a very big bug. Huh. Anyway. Time to end the game. Yeah, that's miserable. I guess that limits doubles themes, kind of. I do like Explosion. It's very exploitable. It's an idol, which is set 4. So this is Miranda or Helen. Lissy in the back is quite scary. I'm actually not sure what I'm meant to do here. Both of those electric types are going to survive Earth Power. Even though Electivire doesn't have its Shucker Berry, it will survive Earth Power. I guess what I would normally want to do is Fake Out and Explode. But Latios loses to Blissey. It would be very helpful to poison or burn Blissey, I guess. Like that. Even better to skip the match altogether. Okay, I missed the skip. I got the burn though. It's Helen. Most threatening Pokemon by far is Electrode. So I guess I just Earth Power the Electrode. It will faint after the burn damage. If I Fake Out Electrode, I don't like being hit by static. Particularly on Ludicolo. I really want to Leech Seed the Blissey. That's really funny. The AI did the thing. It targeted its own Pokemon. It does this sometimes. It's programmed to activate. I forgot about this. Motor Drive and stuff. That's so dumb. I mean, Electivire is obviously now faster than Latios. It's not going to help though. It's so stupid. Wait, I just explode. And then, in case I don't explode for some reason, I'll leech seed the Blissey. It does the same thing with Guts. It'll Will-O-Wisp or Toxic its own Pokemon with Guts. The funniest thing about it is that it doesn't do it sometimes, it always does it. I think it's a breeder, which means set 4. Oh, this is a somewhat scary lead duo because of heat proof on potentials on the Bronzong. And if Bronzong is Levitate, then Salamence 4 is always going to Earthquake. And Bronzong itself is always going to Earthquake, so potential double Earthquake lead. I guess I could switch on turn 1 though. Yeah, it should be somewhat common in Gen 4 too. There were a fair number of electric-based trainers. But it might be more common in Gen 5, for sure. I think this is Peter. Yeah. Cherished partners. So I'm kind of thinking that I should just switch. The risk with switching is that if Bronzong is not Levitate, Salamence might Outrage. So maybe what I should be doing is protecting and leech seeding. And I guess I leech seed the Bronzong. I don't think Bronzong can ever explode until Salamence faints though. That's one thing in my favour. It should be locked into using Earthquake. It's very tempting to use Icy Wind. I think it's also wrong. I think I need to leech seed the Bronzong. I'm not very worried about the Salamence because Latios beats it. Interesting, so it must be a Levitate Bronzong. Etran does an Oko Levitate Bronzong with Flamethrower. This won't do very much to Ludicolo. What is going to be annoying about this turn is that Salamence might see an Outrage kill, but I think Salamence would always go for the Earthquake kill. Salamence will see the kill on Heatran, Bronzong won't. I think double Earthquake is guaranteed on this turn, which means I can switch. Leech Seed is just better, it just means I heal a bit more from Salamence if it hits. I'm going to have to Ice Beam this Celement, obviously. This doesn't do very much. So Celement is going to Outrage here. We can't let that happen. Bronzong can explode now, it's possible. But Heatran easily beats Ninetales, so if Bronzong explodes, I win. Having said all that, Ludicolo can't do anything this turn. I mean, Icy Wind does nothing. I might as well just protect. In case Bronzong goes for Ludicolo. Obviously, when Heatran comes back in, it's just going to Flamethrower Bronzong. So I guess I go over Ninetales. After Ninetales, I can try and get a Psychic crit on it. Bronzong is so much less scary when it doesn't have its Quick Claw. I'm really not worried about it at all. Latios won't survive that. But definitely need to kill Bronzong before it explodes. This match would have been much harder to win if Bronzong had been heatproof. It's a Rancher who's also set 4. The plan changes depending on what was frozen. I probably just freeze the... Okay, that's fine. So I'm just thinking actually, because Toxicroak could wake up this turn. Don't I just want to explode? I'll just explode. Nah, the freeze and sleep options only hit one of them. Yeah, Bronzong 4 is a menace. I'm just thinking I can explode and protect, but Credilli 4 actually has Mirror Coat. I guess I can Psychic it. Single target Icy Wind doesn't do too badly. I kind of want to breed it though, and fake out the Hypno, and see if I can get the Earth Power KO versus Toxicroak. It would be bad if Toxicroak woke up and Cross Chop crit the Heatran though. Not too bad though. I'd still probably win. I'm not super confident in Ludicolo and Latios versus Credilli. was kind of hoping it would do more damage than that. But it doesn't unfall, so I do win. Not sure what to do on this turn, actually. I guess I take out the Toxicroak. Hypno gets the Focus Blast Heatran, but Hypno doesn't have its specs on. It doesn't even hit the Focus Blast. So I'll get a single target explosion into this Cradily, which is probably enough for Ice Beam to take it out after. Bit over half damage. Yeah. And I'm no longer worried about Mirror Coat. So this is guaranteed to be a 31 IV trainer. It's a Pokemon Ranger. Unknown sets. I guess Regice 2 is also quite scary. I'm most concerned about Regice, Articuno, and Raikou. I mean, it's a bit cliche, but it is always set 4, which is the most deadly. Raikou 4 in the back would be ugly. I think it's not too bad though. What I can do is I can fake out the Regice. Actually, I can fake out the Articuno and Flamethrower the Articuno. Regice gets to do something, and the turn following that I explode. It should then be a 2v1, Ludicolo and Latios versus Raikou. Which I should be strongly favoured in. I don't want to play on the Trick Room though. The poison should help. It's Ace Trainer Sawyer. The thing is, most Articuno sets aren't that scary, but set 4 can sheer cold. I think I have to go for it, in case it is set 4. Regice gets a turn to potentially Focus Blast. The thing if it's Regice 2 or something, it might Curse. Or Double Team. Double Team would actually be pretty bad. But at least it's poisoned. Ancient Power. I can definitely not... I don't have to explode on Regice 1. Oh, Regice 3. Yeah, I can just Leech Seed it. I'm not that scared of poisoned Raikou 4 at least. Okay, let's say that Heatran doesn't get off Explosion because it faints or something. I'd want to Leech Seed Raikou surely. Latios is already faster. Raikou 2. And that's the end of it. Yep, everyone dies. That set wasn't too bad. I'll do another set. We'll go to 56. I think if this team loses before 70, I'm just going to redesign it. Depending on the nature of the loss, perhaps. I wish Latios could run 5 moves. Because I'd really want to run Toxic. Thing is, I can't cut Protect. It's way too important with Explosion Heatran on the team. Idols are set for. I'm scared of Magnezone 4 on the back, obviously. Heatran needs to somehow survive that far. Ludicolo might also be enough. The first match of each round is the most difficult one, the roulette. Oh, these are all so bad. It was really important that I hit that, I think. With the HP drop, I can Earth Power the Electrode. It'll faint. Electrode still gets a chance to use a move, of course. I'm not activating Static. That's fine. Even if it confuses, that's fine, to be honest. Since Heatran is faster than both Licky Licky and Magnezone and always gets to use Earth Power Magnezone next turn. And Licky Licky won't beat all 3 remaining Pokemon. It does faint to explosion, but I get more roulette points for winning without letting Heatran faint. I guess maybe I should have used Protect on Ludicolo. Ludicolo might be in Body Slam range here. Please survive, please survive. Not bad. They listen to me. I think we're facing Idle Miranda straight after Idle Helen, which is quite funny. Now, in theory, electric teams shouldn't be too bad. I'm a little bit worried about the Jolteon. I'm not sure if Electivire can Earthquake. I think it can actually. Because it's the only viable move it sees, and it sees the KO into Heatran. Problem is, I want to use Icy Wind on turn 1. I guess I've got to fake out the Electivire though. If I do all that, then I can set up a Latios Raichu 1v1, which Latios is very likely to win, but Raichu does have Thunder Wave. It'd be a lot easier if I could rig this game slightly with the roulette. That's nice. If Raichu is asleep, I'm just going to blow up on turn 1. And if one of the leads is asleep, I'll fake out the other lead. Okay, Jolteon is asleep. I was planning on faking out Electivire anyway. Not sure what to do. I think I fake out Earth Power turn 1. I have to switch on turn 2 probably. Icy Wind switch turn 2. Who do I want to attack? I'm actually thinking about it a bit more. Raichu versus Heatran isn't as convincing as I thought it was. I'm not guaranteed on Earth Power, and it's fast and runs Brick Break. It'll be a crit away from winning. What I could do is Icy Wind switch. If Electivire uses Earthquake, I'm okay with that because it will take out Jolteon. Electivire uses Thunder Punch into Ludicolo. That would be annoying. Be very annoying actually. I guess I can switch Heatran back in though. Next turn. Please, Earthquake. I don't think that crit matters. I've just remembered something though. When Jolteon wakes up, it's going to try and Motor Drive boost Electivire, isn't it? Problem is, Electivire can Ice Punch Latios and it can Thunder Punch Ludicolo. I could Protect and bring Heatran in. I don't love Heatran getting hit by Thunder Punch though. And I'm stalling. I'm letting Jolteon get additional turns. Feels wrong. I'd also much rather bring Heatran in on a turn that Latios can use Protect, following it up, since I can then explode. Heatran's faster than both of these two, unless Jolteon wakes up this turn. So I guess that gives me the answer. I need to Psychic Electivire so that Latios can KO it next turn. Alternatively, I could just switch in. No, I think it's going to be close though. I think Ludicolo's in Volt Tackle range, which means keeping it alive for Raichu is not actually that profitable. This is complicated. My intuition was to bring Latios out. Yeah, I think because I'm in Volt Tackle range, Ludicolo's not that valuable. I'd rather Leech Seed Electivire. Okay, that's good. He didn't miss, that's good. I think that's weird. Okay. I'm not sure if Ludicolo is in Volt Tackle range. I think even if it is, I like exploding though. Is that Electivire in? If the Electivire is in Earth Power range, I'd quite like to attack it actually. I don't think it is. Don't think that would be guaranteed. Doesn't look good enough to me. I feel like exploding is correct. There is massive upside to earth powering though. I know I do. I know I do. I earth power and icy wind. Surely that's enough to take out Electivire. Okay, nice. We get a single target. Icy wind on Jolteon is not too important, really. This is definitely an explosion. If Raichu blocks explosion with Thunder Wave or something, I would want to Leech Seed Raichu. It's so funny that it does this. Electric Trains are actually kind of bad that they do this. I mean, the fact that they do this in doubles makes it much easier to beat them, actually. This will be a highlight. If this is the world record one, this will be in the video. What a stupid game this is. It's a Picnicker, which is set 4. Tango 4, Pinsir 4. Fairly obvious fake out and flame for a turn 1 into a turn 2 explosion, I think. Maybe even a turn 2 flamethrower on the Pinsir, actually. I don't need anything special here. I can explode in turn 2 with HP down though. That's nice. Take out the Tangrowth. I don't think Pinsir would ever survive Explosion. Particularly thinking this is a 21 ID Pinsir. It hits Pinsir first, of course. Nice. Okay. Roughneck. Could be anything. I'm kind of scared of Gengar 2. Wheezing. Probably Wheezing 3 is the worst. And then Shiftry 4. Shiftry 4 would OHKO Latios with Sucker Punch. Ideally, I burn this team. Paralyzing it is also really good. Most very tempting to go for the skip, but I think it's wrong. Okay, that's not too bad. Yes, that's a good point. There's nothing I can do about a turn 1 hypnosis from this thing. Of course, it could just be Gengar 4 or something. And I wouldn't love to see Gengar 4, but it wouldn't be too bad. I think Fake Out is too good not to use on turn 1. Yeah, that's weird. Because it's a really obvious one, really, isn't it, when you think about it? You could see it without even playing. I'm not sure what I'm meant to do. Gengar's going to survive Flamethrower. Do I Icy Wind on turn 1? Icy Wind would be really good against Gengar 1. I like Icy Wind on turn 1 actually. I don't care too much if Ludicolo faints, since it's kind of useless to smash anyway. If Ludicolo gets hit once, I can protect Xerna's bait. Okay, it's Gengar 4 probably. I should survive this. The Ludicolo will be faster than Weezing. The Gengar should be down. I'm really surprised that killed. I'm not going to complain about it though. These don't explode actually. Okay, Sludge Bomb. I'm kind of worried about Sucker Punch. If Sucker Punch hit Latios, and then Weezing got like a Thunderbolt Paralysis onto Heatran, that would be really bad. I think I just Flamethrower and Protect. I don't want to get Sucker Punched. Okay. Don't know what the shift reset was, but it's gone anyway. Psychic would easily take out Weezing. I think it's a breeder. This is kind of scary. Should be winnable. I don't think I need anything special. I don't want to swap teams. It's not that bad. Poison's probably the best thing on this board. Pandora. That's not a breeder. Oh no, it's a Pokefan. It's a Pokefan. It is set. It is set for. It's a Pokefan breeder. So I think it's a fairly clear flamethrower on the Frostlass. Fake out the Jinx. Actually, maybe it's flamethrower on Frostlass. Any flamethrower on Jinx. Leave Frostlass there. Since after 2 turns of poison it should be fainting to Psychic anyway. And I don't want to get hit by Focus Blast next turn from Jinx. Yeah, Frostlass 4. I guess that's another reason not to attack it, to be honest. The advantage to attacking the Frostlass, though, was that I could explode this turn. Yeah, I think I just protect. I think I might already be in range of Earthquake. We'll see. That's funny. This probably does a bit under half. If Kangaskhan's gonna Earthquake, I feel like I should let it happen. I can't switch out though because Frostlass is gonna Blizzard again. I think I just... I mean, the thing is that Latios is never going to lose to Kang. Frostlass is the more threatening Pokemon by far. If Leech hits Frostlass, I can double protect next turn and it faints. Time for double freeze. Crit freeze? No. Okay, I win then. This will be Earthquake or Outrage. It's probably outside of Psychic range, but I can Icy Wind it too. We'll take another Cowgirl. Set 4. Fulling. Four in last is a bit scary because it can explode as long as it's got a teammate alive. Opening duo is completely free, at least for turn 1. Best thing I can do is burn it. Nice. It's not too difficult to time the roulette. It's just not 100%. It's never going to be 100%. It's just too easy to lose focus. Gastrodon's always going to Earth Power here. I think I just switched to Latios. And on that same turn, I can Leech Seed. Yeah, it's frustrating. The Earthquake can get the quad effective boost from the internal AI calc. Makes it somewhat random. That might be Psychic range. Nice. Okay, we win. That killed? Frostas's sprite does look a bit weird, you're right, Respawn. Doesn't quite... I guess it's probably because it's not updated from Diamond and Pearl, with it, I guess. Some of the Diamond and Pearl sprites were a bit derpy. It's a battle girl. What I am most scared of. Gallade in Diamond Pearl is the one with the fangs, isn't it? The fang set. To be honest, every Heracross is a problem. In fact, Heracross 2 perhaps. And Rapidash 3 would be the worst. Best thing I can do is paralyze these, I think. I don't really want rain. I don't know what to do here. I didn't want to click that though. I was going for the... Okay, oh my god. I don't want to play this. I don't want to play this game anymore. I might have to double protect on turn 1. The problem here is that Heracross 2 is going to close combat Heatran. And Heracross 4 is going to Mega Horn Ludicolo. This is really bad. I'm also scared of flamethrowing because of the burn. Oh, why didn't I just pick... I could have picked a safe. I could have picked rain. It would have been safe. Because I could have just blown up. I think fog lasts forever too. I don't think it's a 5-turn thing. Also, Gallade's got aerial ace potentially. I think I need to double protect. I think I need to scout what the sets are. If Heracross bulks up, I'm gonna cry though. It's fine. It can't bulk up. It has to close combat. It's Megahorn and close combat. That's like the worst thing possible. I guess there's one piece of good news, which is that Heracross 4 does feint to Flamethrower. If I miss Flamethrower and close combat hits Heatran, I'm in so much trouble. What I would really like to do is save Heatran for later on, because it's so good against Rapidash, but if I switch out Heatran now and Megahorn hits Ludicolo, I've just wasted a whole turn to do nothing. I've got to go for the Flamethrower. Oh, this is so bad. At least it's a short... At least it's early in the streak. Honestly, the best thing I can do is probably leech the Gallade. That's so good at hit. Please feint. I'm not max invested. This might not feint, actually. Okay. I've never played Deadlock. Honestly, that's such a good turn. I definitely like protecting Heatran here. The upside to Icy Wind is also quite significant, but I think I need to hit Leech Seed. This Gallade's going to be a real problem. Okay, that's Rapidash 4. I do survive that at least. What's interesting about this is that Gallade's almost out of close combats. I can switch out here, and I can protect the next time Heracross is in. Heatran's in. And that means that Gallade never gets to use close combat. Close combat does do a lot to Latios, but that's the price I pay, I think. Rapidash 4 is always going to Megahorn here. I feel like I just... Also, I guess Gallade can also close combat. I think I just protect here on Ludicolo. Wait, is Rapidash going to see a kill with Megahorn on Latios? It is. I shouldn't have used Protect. Night Slashes plus crit. Is Ludicolo also in Night Slash range? Yes. Ooh, this is still really bad. Sounds weird. The best thing that could happen this turn is that Latios and Ludicolo both faint. They either need to both survive or both faint. Heatran should almost never lose to Gallade, but Heatran will truly never lose to Rapidash. Actually, you know what? I'm going to protect. I'm going to protect on Latios. I'm going to leech the Gallade, because that's the slot that Heatran comes into. This is bad. Please waste close combat. Close combat? No. Okay. I think I've got to protect because of close combat. Please use close combat Gallade, or get crit by this Psychic. Oh, that's the worst possible turn of events. I'm gonna lose. I'm 30% to lose. I need this Protect to go off, or I need Fog Miss. Please miss. No. Oh, this is such a... That was the last close combat it had. It only had 5 PP. That was the 5th close combat. It's my own fault. I was trying to go for another square and I missed it onto Fog. The winning quotes are so tilting sometimes. Ugh. What I might do is play the first 1 or 2 rounds. Because they're so boring. You know what? I'm just pleased that happened early on in the streak. Yeah, it is boring. Please don't get fully paralysed. Okay, good. I'm not going to slow down for the roulette. The thing is, the skip option doesn't exist yet. It only exists after Battle 21, I think. Which is the one I most want to go for. Oh, that Gallade. I can't believe it was Gallade 4, Heracross 4. Like, that's so bad. The first few rounds are definitely easy mode, Diana. You won't have problems. An in-game team could definitely win the first 2 rounds. You know your tight matchups, you can't lose. Losing round 1 is unbelievably embarrassing, I think. Unless it's like a funny mono-type challenge. Honestly, I could have a separate team for the first 2 rounds. Maybe I could put Latios in the front. I just think it's funny that Parasitize, you saw some of it. It's like, I had so many games with the Team Rocket Elite team. I played in Fog, and I just never missed a single move. Just kept hitting every single explosion in Fog. And I went to like 150 wins unbeaten. And then I finally do a real streak of my own team, and I just instantly lose the first Fog game. I think I lead. I think for the early rounds, I'm going to lead Latios. And I'm going to run Kang, actually. Ludicolo can come back onto the team for the real games. I think it's fitting. I like my nicknames. Citrus Berry, that's a good one. Heatran's actually a little bit of trouble here. Wow, Octavie survived. Okay. That's so embarrassing. How can you get crit? What do you mean by singles, sorry? Do you mean doubles? Battle Tower singles. Oh my god. I cannot express how much I don't want to play Battle Tower singles. But I will play it. It takes so long. I'm not even sure what to run. I think it'll probably be the last record I go for. And I'm not sure I'm going to go for the doubles record. The one that you hold, the 1,000 wins. Because I'm not sure I can think of a much better team than that. And I'm also not sure I can sit through 1,000 games and then, like, lose and this feels so bad. And also it's a modern record, the Battle Tower doubles. That crit probably mattered. It is a bit weird that Tiari hit 900 wins on so many of his streaks and never hit 1k. I'm not sure I could do 1k. The problem in doubles is that even the best double teams on the leaderboard and the one you ran and stuff and the one that, like, the kind of teams I'd want to run, you are waiting for something bad to happen every single time. Which is the same as singles, to be honest. It's why I don't like playing singles. Whereas, like, this team is mega scuffed. Like, this doubles team doesn't deserve to go to 300, which is why it's slightly more fun to play. $1k Subway would be good. What is the record still, like 800 something in Subway? What did Eisen use? Is that the Sizzle team? With Lumberry. Yeah. Okay, I remember that one, yeah. Do I play the 21? I think I do. Just because it's so... Battles 1 to 21 are so boring. We can play with Misclick. It would be so embarrassing to lose. Like, I don't think it's possible, even with random. Were you following that? I think I linked it a few times in Discord. Did you follow that Japanese runner who was trying to play Subway Rain Teams? But I don't think he was. I don't think he really knew what he was doing, to be honest. But it was interesting to watch. Like the basics of playing doubles, particularly Rain Dance doubles. Not very complicated. And I can see how it's easy to turn your brain off when you're doing that. Oh yeah, animations off Japanese is very difficult to follow. My Japanese is nowhere near good enough. Yeah, you can usually work out what went on from how much damage it did and stuff, but it's very difficult to watch. I like watching gameplay in like German or French. I can do much easier, or even Italian or something. I'm sure I could follow that, but not Japanese. Yeah, you'd be totally guessing then. I guess it's slightly easier. You must know some of the Subway sets, so it's slightly easier in that sense. Well, this is interesting set one. I kind of feel like the regular roulette should be this fast. It'd be more fun. Because the problem with the roulette is that it's slow enough that you can do it, but it's easy to mess up, and if you mess up, it's your fault. Like, it's slow enough that you can do it perfectly. And I almost wish it was, like, just way too hard. Because, like, that fog click, that was my fault. That wasn't it being random, that was my fault. I went for that and missed. Ah, yeah, but knowing the Pokemon names is that's the least useful thing you can do when you're watching gameplay. Should be fine. God, this is not interesting gameplay at all. Oh, it's match 21. Okay. Probably last match of today. I'll try and hit the sandstorm. Okay, totally missed it. There are so many records I haven't submitted because I'm just like I just want to beat them and then post about that. I don't want to write out something twice. So I have factory singles 1500, factory doubles 100, castle singles, and that's it, I think. But I've got a load of like what would be third place in the leaderboard and stuff. Like I've done that in Castle Doubles. I think I was like third or fourth place in Battle Tower Singles. But at least the Gen 3 forums has got leadership again. What I wish they would do, and I'm trying to think of a way to explain this to them. What I really wish they would do on Gen 3 is they have a panel of experts who decide whether or not a run is legit and gets added. So they must be discussing that behind closed doors. And what I think is, why can't we just discuss it out in the open? Like, what's the harm? Like, if they think someone's cheating, why can't they just discuss that on the forum? Or if they think someone's very likely legit, like 90% to be legit, but they have slight doubts, why can't they discuss that in the open? Like, what's the harm in that? Because what it does is that because like I don't see any of that discussion, I just see posts appear or not, and I'm like, well, some of these posts seem less or more suspicious than others, and I don't know what's gone into making decisions to put them there. Like, I don't know. I just don't really agree with that. I feel like, why can't we just have discussions in the open? Like, I think most people are mature enough that you wouldn't be too offended if someone, you know, if you said to someone, I think you're cheating, and they're not, they shouldn't be too offended by that. It should be like a compliment. If you think someone's cheating and they're not. It should be, and if you're not cheating, it should be really easy to prove. You can live stream, or you can do like video recordings, or showing how you play. I don't get it. I think I don't see what the excuse is, to be honest. If you don't want to play on emulator, and you don't want to live stream, you don't want to do recordings because you don't want to do it, that's fine, but like, I then think, well, you shouldn't be on the leaderboard then, if you don't want to ever prove yourself. Yeah, the thing is that some runs aren't on the leaderboard because they're probably still being discussed, but we don't know which ones those are. So some of them have been rejected, some of them haven't. Some of them have been put on, but they must be viewed as slightly suspicious. Like, let's say I hadn't recorded anything at all about Castle Singles. I just came in the forums and said, oh, I got 1,000 wins. I feel like someone else should be able to ask me, oh, can you live stream playing for like 20 rounds? Or like, not 20 rounds, like 20 games. And I'd be like, yeah, sure, I can do that. And I don't see, if you're legit, how you could ever say no. They're like, oh, we don't quite understand how your team works. Can you show us by recording footage? And like, if you say no to that, why? Well, it's fine. It's like, because what I'm also thinking is, it's like, I was thinking about it for like the video, so I'm like, I kind of don't care about the leaderboards on Smogon, to be honest, because it's slightly like, it just doesn't mean anything. Like, so many of them have no proof at all that any game was played, that it just sort of makes the whole run like slightly suspicious at minimum. So I kind of don't care about any record that wasn't live streamed, to be honest. It's a bit like if it was speedrunning, and like there were a load of speedrunners who did, oh, I got a 140 or 145 in Pokemon Red. I'm like, until you live stream that, it's not that I don't believe you, but I just can't believe you. It just doesn't mean anything to me. The community is very... What's weird is that the community is and isn't casual. So, like, on one hand, the community is very casual and that they don't want to, like, record stuff. On the other hand, playing the Frontier is one of the most mind-crushingly awful things you can do in the game. Like, it's really frustrating. It can be really boring. It's, like, really, really hardcore. And yet, the actual getting the records is seen as like mega casual. I don't really get it, to be honest. Because it's not like we're like shiny hunting. You know, if someone's playing a 600 win streak team, like that's a really intense thing. They probably spent like 20 hours making that team, breeding it or RNGing it, designing it, looking at how it works. They spent like 80 hours on the streak, and then like they spent casual. The thing that I really don't get is like, and it makes me think that the records are cheated. I sort of understand what Jumpman was saying here. It's like, it's so weird. You have like, if you have a streak, like let's say you had like an 800 win streak, which is really impressive. That probably took like 80. That probably took like, you know, maybe 80 to 100 hours, and then your write up for that streak takes about 5 minutes. I'm just like, this doesn't make sense to me. It's like, how can you care so much about the streak, and then you don't care at all about like proving it's legit? That's what I don't understand. Like, if it was me, I would be like, I put so much effort into Castle singles that I can't imagine not doing like a proper write up. I don't know. But yeah. This stream was a mess. We started at 21, went all the way up to 55, lost, and then come up to 21. What I do understand is that there's a little bit of me that's like, I care about a streak at the start, and I care about a streak in the middle, and like right at the end of a streak, I actually hate it, sort of. It's like, after I played 1,000 games of Castle, the last thing I wanted to do was play Castle singles again for a very long time. But I also knew that like I had to take that time to like mind dump everything I knew about about how the team works. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I think like the best thing is, like I said, like what I really want to do is I want to beat a lot of the old records and do it kind of legit, or do it, or have them beaten by other legit users. That would make me feel better. It's like I want to break the arcade doubles. Like I definitely think arcade doubles can get 200 wins. That's definitely possible. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I will do Battle Tower singles. I will try it again. I need to think very carefully about what the team is going to be, though. Like, a big part of me wants to just play with Jumpman's team, but using Uxie instead of Mesprit. Because Garchomp on that team fixes so many problems, but I don't want to copy the team. But there's no replacement for Garchomp on that team, which is tricky. I don't know. I'll think about it. I need to go anyway. Thanks for watching. I need to go. See you later.